I'm delighted to say that Karen Carpenter is now with us, having, I gather, struggled through the London traffic.
Oh, boy, that traffic is really something.
Well, this is Christmas time, you see, so Christmas time...
Yeah, it's like that everywhere, I guess.
I should think so. Everybody comes up to town to do their Christmas shopping, and a lot of other people bring their cars up to look at the lights as well.
Well, I'm jealous. I haven't had time to shop.
When did you arrive here, in fact?
We landed Sunday morning, and we went, had meetings and stuff on Sunday, because that's about all we could handle. We couldn't handle much more. And then
when you say we, I have to explain to everybody that Richard isn't with you this trip.
Right. He, let me see, we left on Saturday, so Thursday night he started coming down with the flu. I said, no, not now, Rich. This is not good timing. And by Friday he was just flat on his back, because it's going around everywhere. And
really, yes.
To add to the trouble, it's very, very cold in L.A.
Colder than here?
Yes.
In L.A.?
It was 30 degrees.
They told me it was summer all the year round in L.A.
It normally is. This is it's the coldest that it's ever been. Period.
You have actually timed it rather well, because here it's pretty mild.
Yeah, in fact, I only brought one big fur coat, you know. Yeah. And I was thinking this morning, gee, I should have brought some jackets and stuff, but...
It's not too bad, is it?
Not bad at all.
You mentioned the Christmas shopping a little earlier on. Are you going to have time to do some while you're here?
I don't know. It's getting pretty slim. I don't know if we're going to have enough time or not, but I sure would love to.
So obviously you're not playing while you're here, because there's only one of you. So
right,
what actually are you doing?
We're doing the Bruce Forsyth show.
Oh, that's all right. That's on the other channel, but we don't mind about that.
Well, I didn't know that. Figured.
How are you? You're going to do that on your own, are you?
Yes, I've got my group with me.
Yeah.
And we just rearranged a few things, and it's going to be fine. I mean, we're all missing him very badly, but I didn't want to stay home. I wanted to come.
Have you appeared without Richard before?
No, never.
So this is like the British audiences will be seeing a solo performance from you. Well, not solo, because you've got your musicians with you. But,
right.
But without Richard, anyway, for the first time. Listen, we're going to come back and talk in a moment. We want to hear some of your records, too. We just played a track from your album, which is the single 74 to 78, isn't it?
Right.
And I have some good news. I don't know whether you've heard this, but in fact, you're number 2 in the album chart this week.
Oh, great.
There's only one album above you at the moment, which is Grease, right? And since you're up from 4 to 2, you could well be the number 1 album for Christmas, which would be nice,
it would be really nice.
And also, you have got a Christmas album out.
Yes.
We'll come back and talk about that in a moment after this. That was the Carpenters calling occupants of interplanetary craft. It's coming up to 19 minutes past 3, and Karen Carpenter was doing a beautiful harmony with that. Terrific. That was, when that record came out, that was very different, really, from anything that you'd done before.
Yeah. We wanted to try some new things, and Richard had gotten the Klaatu album, which that Calling Occupants was off of. And when he heard it, he flipped, and he calls and he says, boy, I've got a tune. You're not going to believe this, but I really want to do this. And Klaatu had done it with synthesizers. Synthesizers. Boy, that's a hard word to say.
It's very difficult to say that on a couple of wine cups.
It's just... But he wanted to do it with full orchestra and full choir. So we called up Peter Knight, who is a very brilliant orchestrator.
British musical director.
Very British. He calls Richard Governor.
And
he's so terrific. And we cut it with the L.A. Phil, members of the L.A. Philharmonic.
Yes.
And a 60-voice choir.
And a fabulous sound it turned out to be. We hear over here that you're very, very painstaking and take a tremendous amount of time and trouble making your album.
Yes.
Is this true? Because, I mean, if what we believe is true, you seem to take longer making an album than almost anybody.
We take a long time. In fact, Calling Occupants took as long to record as our third album.
As a whole album?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
There's so much stuff on that record.
Well, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, as we say here in England, because your albums are very, very successful. Currently, you're number 2 with the singles 74 to 78. And
great.
At the same time, you have another album out. You have a Christmas album out.
Yeah. The Christmas album is something that we've been wanting to do for 9 years. We've always wanted to do one.
Because you have done Christmas singles before.
Yeah, but
Merry
that's
Christmas
as
song.
far as we ever had enough time to go with, and every year we just get so mad because we think, well, this year we're going to do it, and then we run out of time. But when we started our first Christmas television show, which was 2 Christmases ago.
Yeah.
Wait, last Christmas. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh.
We started recording some of these, and Richard said, this is the start. We're going to keep going this time. And it took us over a period of 14 months off and on to finish it. And we just released it with the TV show that's going to come out this year.
We're going to play a track from it in a moment, but before we do, one question which I must ask you, which I'm sure all our lady listeners will be dying to know, isn't it funny being a lady drummer? I mean, you hear ladies play harps.
Yes, I'd love to play the harp.
Yeah. You take it to your party.
Yes, absolutely. But I take the drums.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people think that it's different and out of the ordinary, but I never thought of it as that way because when I picked up a pair of sticks, nothing ever felt more natural. And
how old were you when that happened?
16.
Yeah. And you've never wanted to play any other instrument particularly? When
I was younger, I tried clarinet for a week, and I tried flute for a week, piano for 2 weeks, and you probably figured out I wasn't too good at those.
Well, it didn't last too long, did it?
No. Actually, I was also poor on the accordion.
Yeah.
But when I was around 15 or 16 years old, the drums and my voice showed up at the same time. It was really, I don't know where it came from. It just kind of popped out.
Fantastic. Right. Well, we'd like to say thank you very much indeed for coming along and joining us today.
My
Struggling
pleasure.
through the London Christmas traffic. And how much longer are you with us before you fly
we leave
away?
Thursday morning. Tomorrow we go to do the show.
Lovely. Well, enjoy your trip.
I am, and I will.
And let's hear a track from the Christmas album.
Great.
Thank you.